I'm here with local tag activist Jenn Studebaker, and we're here today at Austin City Council. There's going to be a vote on a one-use bag ban later on. Tell me about what exactly the council is voting on today, Jenn, if you could.
Well, they're going to vote on a resolution drafted up by Bob Girdert after a bunch of town halls, regardless of what the citizens had to say, basically banning all plastic and paper bags that are single-use here in Austin at our grocery stores. However, they are exempting newspaper bags, bags for retailers, and bags for fast food industries.
So basically this ban will affect all bags exclusively in grocery stores,
yes.
Whether it's paper or plastic, what have you.
Yes, they're banning plastic and paper, but they're adding in a thicker paper bag that Brownsville uses with a handle on it. The cost per person will be probably about $1 per bag to just deter people from using any bags other than reusable bags.
And if some of these outlets do sell bags, what kind of fines or fees, surcharges should those companies expect to have to pay?
They've actually made it a misdemeanor for anyone to sell plastic bags in the city. So.
Wow, so that's criminal penalty for it. So criminalizing the trash. What would be your solution to this problem? I mean, what do you propose? Obviously, there's groups out there like the Campaign for the Environment that's very heavy on this, saying we have to ban plastic bags. It's the only way to do it, to create a more environmentally friendly community, and that the city council, our government, has to do this. What's your answer to that?
Well, actually, I think that we need to come at this from several different points. Texas Disposal Systems actually offered to recycle our plastic bags from home. That would include all of our newspaper bags, even our bread bags and all the bags, dry cleaning bags included, which are not included in this bag ban. If we could do that, that would eliminate a high substantial portion of our trash. Along with the fact that a bag ban is proven to not be effective. San Francisco, after banning bags, did a trash research on their roads 2 years later. They made the report unsubstantial because it actually found that the trash had increased on their streets. And when I brought that up to Bob Girdert, he said that was just, it didn't matter, that they still wanted to ban the plastic bags. My thing is, I think that education is a lot better. We could use the money that we use to implement this ban on education, on recycling from home, along with, if we had to, very most, put a small fee on bags, maybe to deter. When they put a fee on bags in Ireland, consumption went down, I think 400%, or no, it's like 200% or something like that. But the problem with banning is you actually have an increase in trash because people buy plastic bags rather than getting them, and those are thicker plastic bags that that are not the same trash as the single-use. And single-use bags actually are only 0.05% or less of our trash, and that has actually caused a major inaccuracy in the calculations to the city at $850,000. It's actually closer to under $175,000, and so we also want to call for an accurate report to look at all the sides and accurate trash costs.
So basically the city's report that the council is going off of to affect this bag ban is not even accurate, is what you're saying.
Actually the report was based off of another group who did, I think it's Keep America Beautiful, and they listed a 2.2% for plastic films, which are manufacturing films, and it's a 0.06% for actual plastic trash, but that includes all plastic, small plastic trash. So it would be under that percentage. And Bob Girdert actually received an email from the person who created that, Steve Stein, and it said that his calculations were massively inaccurate by 333%, and that he needed to reissue that statement. Bob Girdert didn't ever respond with anything. So.
Well, that's disappointing. I know that there's some hope today that there will be a postponement of the ban, that maybe some further research will be done in this topic. What do you think is the likelihood of that happening?
Well, they're very gung-ho on having this ban. They're not listening to other sides. Hopefully we get some media press on the fact that this is a massively inaccurate report that they have released by the city, and if that doesn't happen, possibly a lawsuit against the city for reckless what do you call it? Sorry. For basically just ignoring us and not putting accurate numbers out there, negligence.
Absolutely. And anything else you want to say about the proposed bag ban and what we can do to make sure that our government is not overstepping its bounds and trying to make sure we're an environmentally friendly city?
I think Austin wants to be an environmentally friendly city, and they're trying to push for being the first in a lot of things. And the problem with being first is that nobody remembers the first person who tried to do something. They remember the first person who does it properly and correctly. And we need to think through all the different ways and become a leader in finding multiple solutions to a problem instead of just one that just masks a problem.
All right, great. Well said. Thank you so much, Jen.